before we get started, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers because I always wanted one of those like YouTube plaque thingies. Like once you hit 100,000 subscribers, they give you this award looking thing. You know, I've been at this shit for a minute and I ain't quite hit 100,000 subscribers. And I think it would be dope to get that. Like it would make me feel like I've been validated by YouTube or some shit. But so make sure you guys do that. But let's get on to the topic. See, that little transitional dead area is where my theme song will go someday. I don't even know how to go about making a theme song. So if somebody knows how to do that, leave a comment in my underneath a bar or hit me up on IG inside my DMs, because I need some fucking music when I come on here. Something like, you know, like with like kind of like a ballroom Vogue sound with some of my YouTube colloquialisms in it as a chant. Like that would be cute, you know? Like, you know, not too long, like maybe 10, 20 seconds, long enough for me to give a little 8 count to, get a little falsely with it, you know what I'm saying? A little boom cack in this bitch. That would be cute. So any gay, me and my co-workers, we sitting around talking shit, trying to pass time, you know. Last thing we gonna do is work to pass time. We get on the topic of, if you could have a superpower, what would your superpower be? So then they come over to me and they're like, B, what would your superpower be? So I'm like, my superpower would be white privilege. I'm a black man. My superpower is white privilege. My costume is a hoodie, baggy jeans, Timbs, and a Yankee fitted. And like Batman, I don't fly, but I got a badass car. I drive a 95 gold Acura Legend with tinted windows and a booming system. The inside of the car smell like weed and black ice car freshener. Got a headlight out in the back. My insurance is expired. Tags ain't right. License plate falling the fuck off, all types of shit. But I ain't got to worry about none of that shit because my superpower is white privilege and I will never be pulled over for no shit like that. And if I do get pulled over, I'm cussing the cop who pulled me over the fuck out. They asked me, like, how would I use my white privilege superpower to help the world? So I'm like, it's easy. Like, I'll give you some scenarios. You walking through the store. You're being harassed, you're being followed because of the color of your skin. I come over to you, I see what's happening. I shoot crumbled saltine cracker dust from my hand at you. Crackle, 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 crackle. Giving you the power of white privilege. This way you can shop without being suspected of stealing something or being harassed or followed. You get pulled over. Or let's say the cops bust down your door in the middle of the night and you're laying in your bed. You get to have the privilege of having a positive experience with the police. Crackle, 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 crackle. What, you just trying to sell Lucy's to get ahead? You got caught by the police, kind of wish you didn't end up in a chokehold and dead. You know, maybe if you could just end up with like a court sentence or some shit like that and a fine. Crackle, 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 crackle. Counterfeit 20. You don't want to have an officer's knee on the back of your neck for 8 to 10 minutes, causing you to lose your life. Crackle, 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 crackle. You had a long day, didn't you? You're tired. You just want to lay down and just get some sleep. And you don't want the police to bust through your door and shoot you while you're in your bed in your apartment. Yeah. Crackle, 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 crackle. Picture this shit. What if I could combine time travel with the powers of white privilege? Like my 95 Acura Legend would function just like the DeLorean from Back to the Future. You know what I'm saying? I would set that mother to 1.21 gigawatts and boom! I'm out of this bitch. I'm back in the time, changing shit. In fact, today would be a good day for me to go back into time. February 26, 2021. I would go back to February 26, 2012. I would land in Stanford, Florida. Right now, as we speak, there's a young black boy. He just turned 17 on the 5th of February. So happy birthday. Just turned 17. And he gets up to go to 7-Eleven. Gets to 7-Eleven. He picks up a pack of Skittles, packs up Arizona watermelon drink, and he starts to return home. But what he doesn't know is that he's being stalked by his killer.
Yeah, he's coming to check me out. He's got something in his hands. I don't know what his deal is. They always get away. Are you following him? Yeah.
I get to Trayvon before his killer gets to him. Crackle, 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 crackle. Giving him the same privilege that any little white boy or kid had today that went to the store and got to go home without being stalked by a sick, murderous motherfucker. And he goes home. But I don't have white privilege as a superpower. And that's not what happened that day. Trayvon Martin didn't make it home. At 17 years old, he was gunned down by George Zimmerman. But that's not to say that my people don't have superpowers. Because my people are supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And our black women, both cis and trans, have been magic for years. Black people, I love y'all for real. Like, I love y'all for real. I mean that shit. But sometimes we forget how supercalifragilisticexpialidocious we are and the powers that we hold. We start bickering and fighting and self-sabotaging from within. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna borrow this line from Soul Food because, you know, we all seen that shit. One finger pointing won't make any difference. But if you take the amalgamation of balling all of those fingers up into a fist, we can strike a mighty blow. I love y'all.